Hi, I'm Lucille Zimmerman, and I'm back to talk about some more personality disorders. Now remember, there are 10 different personality disorders. I've done 5 so far, I think, and the first 5 really make life difficult for others. These next ones that I'll be covering are a lot less difficult on others, but their lives are pretty sad just for themselves. Now again, I'd like for you to just go back to the first video and look at just an overview of what personality disorders are. And again, it's just an enduring pattern of inner experience and behavior that's extremely inflexible. It kind of is like set in stone, and it's a way of seeing the world for these people. Very, very difficult to change because these personalities are set early in life. So I know some people can get discouraged because most personality disorders, there's not a lot of treatment. There may be management of symptoms, but not a lot of pure change in people. So again, it's just a way of people, how they think and how they express their emotions and how they control their behavior or interact with others. And again, I like to kind of liken it to like how a child would react to certain things. They've just never been able to see the world through adult eyes and develop those skills. So today I'm going to be talking about schizoid personality disorder. And I remember one time I had a client, and I just want to be very vague, but it didn't look like anything like a personality disorder. It was a pretty benign person, except the person just had a flat affect. There was just not a whole lot there. The person didn't want to spend time with others, didn't have any desire for any kind of emotional connection or intimacy or sexual connection, and the person was an adult. So it was interesting that my supervisor said, well, have you ever thought about the fact that it may be schizoid? And I had never thought that. So again, these symptoms, or I guess the way they display themselves, would be, first of all, someone with schizoid is very much a loner. They don't want to interact with others, and they do not show any emotion. There's a very flat affect, or affect being emotion, so they might just be kind of like just very flat, and they'll claim that they don't even have emotion. They prefer solitary activities and not romanticized activities such as like a walk along the beach or through the forest. They prefer just like constantly just being at home working on their vacuum cleaner or something. They don't really display mood changes. Again, no intimacy, no desire for intimacy, any kind of emotional or sexual intimacy with others. They're indifferent to the praise or criticism of others, so you can't even try to point out their behavior because they really don't care. And causes, no one's really quite sure. There does seem to be some slight connection to first-degree relatives of schizophrenic personality, of schizophrenic disorder. So, again, but with schizophrenic, those people are going to have a loss of reality and delusions and more extreme type of behavior, where someone with schizoid is not going to show those extremes. They're just going to have flat affect and be a loner. As far as treatment, they don't come in for treatment, so very, very little is known about how to treat someone with schizoid personality disorder. These are the people that work the night job and love working the night job. They just prefer to spend all their time alone. They don't self-disclose. They would not enjoy coming to a group therapy session unless maybe there was some sort of an intellectual pursuit, but they definitely would not be interested in connecting with others. So prognosis is it seems to be that they don't improve over time. And it's hard to come up with a few characters that maybe you could identify, but when I googled, I came across The Remains of the Day and the butler that was working in the English Manor. So if you want, you can go to YouTube and click on a clip from the Remains of the Day. And then the other movie was The English Patient, and the wounded pilot has schizoid traits. So I hope that's helpful for you, and I'll be back again with a few more personality disorders.